Hey, so it's David Hall with Tech Republican with a very special guest, Mayhill Fowler, who writes at the Huffington Post.
Good evening. Good evening, all.
And, of course, Tech Republican readers may remember Bittergate, may remember that you helped break sort of Obama talking about people from West Virginia in one way.
No, Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania, talking about people in Pennsylvania a different way when he was in California.
That's right.
And that kind of changed you. That event changed you into a journalist, really. Can you explain that?
It's a long story, probably too long for election evening, and more than people want to hear, what people tonight want to hear about Obama and McCain.
Okay. So one thing that we just talked about is the fact that you play it fair now as a journalist. And that you've really, at one time you supported Barack Obama, but you've covered Sarah Palin a few times, and you've really kind of let go of your bias as much as possible to help cover both sides as fairly as possible. Is that?
That's true. I was sent out in June when the general election began to start covering the McCain campaign. Remember back we didn't know Palin would be the running mate then. But I thought I want to give him a fair shake, and I tried to cover the McCain-Palin campaign the way I saw it.
Absolutely. And your one of your most recent articles is about, at Huffington Post, is about why people connect with Sarah Palin and why conservative activists really love her. If you can just kind of sum up briefly why you think we like her.
Yeah, well, I was just telling you, the smartest move probably I made as a journalist was saying I'm not going to cover Obama at Invesco Field in Denver because so many bloggers at the Huffington Post will be writing about that. I said I'm going to Dayton when McCain rolls out his running mate. Did that instead. Ended up watching the Invesco speech after midnight in a bar in Dayton, which is interesting. And the minute Sarah Palin opened her mouth in Dayton, I knew she'd be a superstar. And I think you have to see her in person, but she has the charisma, she has that dramatic talent that great actresses have to connect with an audience. Obama's got it too, but she definitely has it. And she's very charming in person, very personal. Over and over again at the events I saw her at, people would say, she's a breath of fresh air, she's authentic the way other politicians aren't. Sometimes people would say she's just like me.
Well, thanks a lot. We appreciate it. What are you going to do after the election?
Going to a journalism conference in Valencia, Spain, which is going to be great. And then I'm going to be writing a book about my experiences.
Wow, fantastic. So from a citizen supporter to a citizen activist journalist, Mayhill Fowler, thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Okay, good night.